Adam, first of all, welcome to Park Hall. Let's go back in time, shall we, to your own footballing career before you signed for the New Saints. You're from Tranmere, and most of your football so far to date has been in the Liverpool, northwest of England area.
Yeah, so started off when I was 6 at Tranmere, went right through till I was 16, and then just before Scholars got given out, I got released from there. I went to play for Vauxhalls from there, played for the first team, a few games there when they were in the Conference North, and then from there really when I played for Camelids, Marine, and then last season I was at Warrington. So I've played quite a lot of men's football for someone of my age, to be honest.
And while you were at Warrington and Marine, you came across footballers that have played in the Welsh Premier League. Tony Gray, first of all, who featured for Airbus a few seasons ago, but more to the point here at Park Hall, Phil Baker, otherwise known as Pip.
Played with Pip at Marine, very good player Pip, learnt a lot from him, to be fair. It sort of took me under his wing and helped me a lot. And when TNS was approaching me, I spoke to Pip, and Pip sold it to me, to be fair. He had nothing but good things to say about the club, and I know he was here for a very long time as well, so something I wanted to get involved in, really.
Well, Pip was here for a good number of years and a true club legend. Now, how did you feel when your agent said to you, Adam, the champions of Wales are interested in you?
I was a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. It's not every day that a full-time football club wants you to go in and play for them, and it's obviously something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. Coming from that environment at Tranmere, it's something that you dream of as a kid, and I'm just made up that I've got that chance to go on and prove myself, to be honest, and give myself that opportunity of playing full-time football.
And you came at an ideal time in many ways, pre-season, because lots of friendlies organised and you featured in those games, of course. So an opportunity for you as an individual to ultimately impress Scott Ruscoe.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm still learning how the club play, and I've enjoyed my time here so far, and I feel like I'm developing every day on the training pitch and then in them games, as you've mentioned. I feel like it's not many people who can say they're learning off Evo, who's played so many times for Wales and things like that. So for me, I'm only going to get better, and that's what I want, to be honest.
Well, certainly from a media perspective, we've been at those games, of course, and you're a tough, tackling, no-nonsense centre-half. Would you say that was the essence of your game?
Yeah, I like the rough and tumble, but I also like to play as well. But as you say, I like to get involved in the harder side of the game, as we like to say.
And the games that you featured in so far, they have been friendlies and lots of changes. Many of them we've had almost 2 separate teams out for both halves. But what have your impressions been so far of the football here at Park Hall?
As I said then, I like to get down and play, and it's different. Like in the leagues I've played in before, it's hit the channels and let the wingers run after it. But here it's get the ball down, play, and it's something I like. I've enjoyed getting used to doing. Obviously the first 2 games weren't real tests for us, but the past 2 games I've enjoyed the battle and learning more and more about how the team play and how the league is, to be honest, because obviously played the 2 teams in our league, so it's been good for me. It's been a bit of a learning curve, but I've enjoyed it.
And as a defender, because it's all about clean sheets, we've had 1 clean sheet so far, but just 3 goals conceded in 4 friendlies. And when you take into account the constant changing that's been in the team out there on the pitch, that's quite an impressive start so far.
Yeah, it is. As I was part of the team last year at Warrington, we didn't concede very many goals either, and that's something that we prized ourselves on last year, not conceding very many goals and obviously scoring quite a lot. So it's something that's not going to change coming here. It's all I've been used to the past 2 years. So hopefully it can carry on next season and the season after. Just take each game as it comes and play it from there really.
Well, Adam, we've talked about football, we've talked about the New Saints in particular. Now we're going to ask you, what do you like to do away from the game itself?
I like to play golf. I'm not the best, but I'll give it a go. I enjoy it. It's something different from football, so it's good.
Well, we have quite a few keen golfers here at Park Hall, and when you say I'm not the best, are you playing mind games with Paul Harrison and Greg Draper?
I'm definitely not on their level, but I'll give them a game if they want a game. But I'm definitely not on their level now.
Well, we do have, as I say, some very keen golfers, and I've just mentioned two of them to the extent where they will play very competitive. So are you going to join in and give it your best shot, so to speak?
As I say, if they want a game, I'll give them a game, but I don't think I'll be on their level or anywhere near them, so see what happens.
We will see what happens indeed. But Adam, as we said at the start of our little chat today, welcome to Park Hall, and of course Champions League on the horizon as well. As a player who just months ago, and no disrespect to Warrington Town of course, was playing against teams of that ilk and in that division, and here you are looking forward to a UEFA Champions League campaign. That's a big step up.
It is a big step up, and it's something you dream of as a kid, like watching the Champions League on the telly, and it is something that you want to be involved in, and that's another thing that drew me to come to TNS, that opportunity to go and test myself against some of the best players and best teams in Europe if obviously you get that opportunity. And just can't wait to obviously get started with that now.
Adam, it's been great to chat today, and I'm sure the first of many.
Cheers, thank you very much, Rev.